Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Out here at the range today with heavy metal. This video is going to be about Viridian optics. I'll show you up real close. I have on my 350 right here what they call the Venta, but we were talking about these the other day. A bunch of you guys, too many to count, asked me to do some videos on them, so that's what we're going to do today. I just slapped this one on my Ruger American 350 Legend, also with these Viridian high rings right here. So when we talk about scopes, in my mind, there's three different types of scopes. There's the kind you can get for 50 bucks. It'll probably be just fine for 22 LR and plinking at the range. Maybe some 100-yard deer hunting. Probably be just fine. Then there is a what I'll call rich people tier, which is, you know, I'd say above $1,000 scopes that people like me and you, for the most part, can't afford, unless maybe you have one really nice rifle and you just say, hey, I really want something crazy nice on this, and I'm going to go ahead and spend the money. But those are the types of things that are way on up there. This Viridian optics is what I would call the mid-tier. Is still affordable, but it's not those $50 scopes. Just looking through this, I'd say, yeah, absolutely, let's go shoot some deers at 200 yards, 300 yards. Not a problem at all. And this one in particular, the Venta model, is kind of their mid-tier from Viridian. So they have some that are in the more expensiver range, and then they have some that are just a little bit of under 100 beans, I think, last time I checked the website. But this one is the Venta. Like I said, a bunch of you guys asked to see them in the video, so that's what we're doing here today. These are the high rings. A lot of people make fun of me for my high rings, but I don't like ordering stuff in the mail and then it not working. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten low rings and they were too low. So more often than not, I just get the high rings and I know it's going to fit and I don't have to fool with it. This one, you know, I'm sure we could have gotten away with the medium rings and been just fine. But hey, we're going to rock and roll with the high rings, and I think it's going to do us just fine. But I got all these torqued down with my torque machine wrench. Let's go boresight it real quick, and then we're going to go back to 100 yards and just do some groups with it. Main thing is here, can we hit what we're aiming at? And when we go to sight it in, do the clickies do what we're trying to tell it to do? I'll put it up here near the microphone. You can hear the clicks. A lot of people want to hear that. I can hear it. So anyways, let's get her sighted in, then we'll go back to 100 yards and get it sighted in at 100 like I do with everything, and see if these Viridians are worth a count. There you go. But let's check it out, see what she does. If you want to check out their website and read about it, I'll try to put a link down below in my linky thing there, and you can read about them some more. But let's go sight it in, get to the fun part of the video. Alright, now I've shown how I do this in detail in another video, but on the end of the barrel here I have my laser pointer attachment, which I'll try to find a link for that along with the scopes if you want to check those out. But I've got the laser at that paper plate right there, and then I've just adjusted the turrets on this scope to be for bullseye, and I want that laser, I'm at 10 yards, got to mention that. At 10 yards, I want that laser to be hitting about 2 inches low or so. Depends on how high your scope is, but generally speaking, you want your scope to be on the bullseye, and then you want your laser about 2 inches directly beneath it. I'll see if I can get this camera to zoom in on it. So, first on my target here, see I've got that laser hitting just about where I marked that dot. In my scope, I've got the reticle right dead center bullseye of that dot. Hard to show this way, but your crosshair should be on the bullseye, then you want the laser about 2 inches below it. But you guys get what I'm saying. So now, at 10 yards, I'm just going to take one quick shot, then we're going to go back to 100, dial it in at 100, just do a couple quick groups, see how the scope works on my 350 Legend, see if the clickies are do what they're supposed to be doing. Just from Boresighting it in, I was able to get the scope in alignment with the laser, so they're working so far. Let's see what happens after we fling some 350 Legend bullets. Alright, now you should be seeing my target. Let's send one here at 10 yards. We want it to be hitting about 2 inches below our center dot bullseye there, but I'm going to hold the big bullseye dot in the center. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it right to the center line a little bit and probably a shade down, and then we're going to go back to 100 quick. And then we were higher than I want, so we're going to click down. Let's go ahead and just take another one just to make sure we're somewhat close. About half the time I click the scope the wrong direction, if you guys that know me real well. Alright, so there you go. Almost exactly on that other dot that I drew, so let's go back to 100. Alright, so seems like every time I come down here and hit record, the wind starts to blow real hard, but hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. I got one of those little furry deals on the microphone. But back here at 100, let me go ahead and load the mag. I've got 8 bullets. These are 180 grain Winchester Super X. Pretty much some of the cheapest 350 Legend ammo you can get, but guess what? This Ruger American really likes it. So if you have a Ruger American 350 Legend, go check out the channel. We probably got at least 10 videos on this thing, testing ammo and whatnot. Bullet drop video. If you hunt with 350 Legend, you need to go watch that one. But back here at 100, I'll pop up the plates right here. I should be able to hit a paper plate at 100 yards, but I've put in some extras just in case we're a tad off. I'm gonna go ahead and give her all the zoomies, which is what for this one? 16 zoomies. That's all you need for hunting. And I'm gonna hold bullseye and just see where we hit, then we'll sight her in. Hey, we hit the paper plate. You can see I'm up and left a little bit, so I need to come to the right. Let's say 6 clicks. This is 1 click is 8 or 1/8 MOA, so we probably need to come at least 10 clicks, I think. Then we need to come down about the same. Let's do 10 down too. Now we'll see if I turn the scope the right way. This one, if I did it right, should be closer to the bullseye there on that center plate. Focus on my squeeze here. Alright, so we definitely got closer on that one. I'm going to go and do the 2-shot method. Try to hold this thing still and then just move it to the bullseye instead of guessing like I normally do. I know it drives y'all nuts. So let me hold this still. Try to click her. Oh, it's still up and to the left. We need to come down and to the right, which means about there, and then down. That should have us pretty close. Now looking through the scope, looks like it's moving her the right way, so we should be in business. See where this one hits. Hey, I'm not gonna touch it. That kissed where I was aiming. So, results are in, I guess, on these Viridians. they click the way they're supposed to, and it's working just fine on my 350 Legend. Let's send 2 more and make that a 3-shot group there on the center of that plate. See how we can do. Like I was saying earlier, this 350 Legend Ruger American tends to like this 180 grain. Let's do 2 more there in the center. Pretty close, pretty close. Send another. Alright, let's go down there and check out our little 3-shot group there and see how we did. I think this Viridian's just going to stay on this 350 forever. Alright, so walking up to the target here, that was our first hit. Then we guessed the clickies and got this one. Then we actually looked through the scope and adjusted the dials to get us to the center like you should. And we got that little 3-shot group right there. Put my thumbnail over it. Definitely a 1-inch group there with the 350 Legend and that Viridian scope on top. But there you have it, guys. Like I said, just a quick video. So many of you guys asked me about these Viridian optics. Hey, it does good. We just showed there, sighted it in like I normally do at 10 yards, went back to 100, hit the paper, and then dialed it into bullseye dead on at 100 yards from there. And it held up to the 350 Legend. Comment down below if you guys want to see one of these on a heavy hitter. Maybe put it on the 338 Win Mag or the 338 Lapua. I'm sure it'd do just fine, but if you guys want to see it, we will go and film it. But hey, absolutely nothing wrong with these Viridian optics. Worked out fantastic on my 350 Legend, and this scope's going to stay on there. These days, I try not to rob scope from things like I did from this one previously, just because then you got to go resight it in and burn some more ammo. But hey, this one is going to stay on here. Like I said, this is the Venta model. But check them out. Let me know what you think about it. I'll put a link where you can find it somewhere. But appreciate y'all watching. Check out the Viridian scopes. Let me know what you think about them. Working out awesome on this 350. Appreciate y'all big time. Make sure you're subscribed to the WHOTEEWHO channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the Heavy Metal channel. We'll see you guys on the next one. WHOTEEWHO!